Hello, buenos dias, familia. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to all these goodies. Back with it. Eyes are done. I just did like a quick eye look. Skincare is done. You know, I always put my skincare down so you know what I am wearing, and we're ready to go. Did you know? I did not know. Well, I did because I bought it, but I saw recently WetnWild just released this skin tint with niacinamide, 5% niacinamide. WetnWild has not released a base product in forever. I'm spitting, hold on. When I mean forever. So I'm super excited to review this. Let's start with primer. Oh my God, why can't I speak it? I have something in my eye, hold on. Primer, yes. Because this is a skin tint, hold on, there is something in my eye. You guys know I typically just do a 1-day wear test and I will prime. Well, I usually prime one side of the face. I'm gonna use this Cali Ray primer because it's literally my favorite primer. It works so well with water-based foundations, with silicone-based foundation. It's just that girl. This is my second bottle and I love it so much. This primer is great, but you have to let it dry down at least 3 to 4 minutes so you activate the primer. So BRB. It's been about 4 minutes or so. How big is this? 1.08 ounce. This is how it looks. It comes with a dropper. This one, the one closest to my thumb, cocoa, medium, dark it says, amber beige. My shade in WetnWild foundations is desert beige. They don't have desert beige, so I feel like amber beige is the closest. Let's shake this. Ooh, wow, it moves, look. Cocoa, I always say cocoa. Cocoa and amber beige. Amber beige looks like it's the one. This is amber beige and cocoa. Cocoa, amber beige, definitely amber beige. This formula is really thin. You can see it's bleeding, kind of like the HD Glow foundation from Makeup Forever. When I reviewed earlier, like 2 videos ago, you see like the sides here. You can just see how that formula is thin. That's not a big deal, but it's very interesting that skin tints do that. Typically, concealers do that, not a skin tint or like a base product. Or I mean, it does do it, but I haven't seen it as often, you know? So cocoa is a little bit too deep. It comes with a drop. Oh my God. So now my primer is nice and dried down. It's a little warm, but we do know drugstore foundations kind of run warm. I mean, I feel like at this point they should get it together. It feels very lightweight, but it has good texture and pigment. Look, I'm curious to see how this is gonna last. You know, I do have oily skin, so let's let this dry and then we'll blend it out. Give it like 30 seconds. I'm gonna add some product on my brush, stamp on, blend it like this without moving the product too much. Well, this looks nice. Wow. On top of this primer. Okay. It's very lightweight, but pigment. Look at this before and after. It's definitely skin tint vibes. Yeah. Shade isn't too, I mean, it is warm, but what it is. Let me add this side, give you info about this, and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes here. The new WetnWild Bare Focus Niacinamide Skin Tint retails for $8.99. It comes in 27 shades. I have 2 shades, cocoa and amber beige. This is a luxurious sheer to medium buildable skin tint with 5% niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and peony extracts. Blurs imperfections, finishes with a soft satin glow, and perfect while concealing redness and blemishes. So naturally, it will look almost undetectable. This is a water-based skin tint. It looks really nice. Very sheer, very glowy, but it does provide good coverage. The primer side's a tad bit more on the matte side. I find with oily skin and skin tints, you need a primer because we can see here it's mattified, which is gonna help this side last a lot longer. Here it's straight up glowy because it has no base underneath, which is fine. You guys know I always like to give you options. Let's get close. Primer side, center, no primer. What'd you think? I don't know. It is 10:30. You guys already know I'm gonna do an all-day wear test, and I like to let foundation, skin tints dry down. I promise that helps with longevity. And this touch it actually. Oh yeah, it's wet. You could just tell how wet it is. Let's see if it has any dry down time, you know? Okay, BRB. It's been a little bit more than 10 minutes. Let's see. Oh, it feels like a gel that has adhered to the skin. Okay, yeah, you see that? Like it's not moving, which is always a good thing. Huh, okay. You guys know we gotta build because I need a little more coverage. My manchitas, you can still see them right here, but very little. You guys know I got a laser facial on vlog 17. Oh my God, I'm so excited for the results. And I've been like filming updates for short form content. I'm doing like a 2-week update. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna just build around here where it tends to fade a little bit, like around the nose especially. And let's let it dry. 30 seconds or so. I need to remember, did I use this on this side? Yeah, it was this way, right? Yeah, I think so. As I was waiting, I was putting more like eyeshadow. I just keep adding and adding, you know. I'm using this palette right here. Is it building well? Yeah. And you know what I like too is how well it blends out with the brush. Sometimes thinner formula skin tints, foundations, a brush could be a little bit too abrasive, a little bit too dense. I'm not seeing any streaks, anything funky. It reminds me of the Photo Focus, but a lighter weight version. It's not as thick and it doesn't dry matte. This is like a new and improved version, I would say. I'm kind of liking the brush a little more. I do have more coverage, which we know the brush will do. This is a little more sheer. Here, let's get close. This is us building it up with the brush side. Sponge side. No lie, I'm liking this. This looks really good. Let me add concealer so I get rid of the panda eyes and I'll be back. I'm gonna set to the skin with this Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Peach Pie using my powder puff. Really working this powder in, setting it very well so we make sure it lasts all day since we will be wearing it all day long and I have oily skin. Okay, I'm really like working the powder in, pressing. This will really help make things locked in, loaded. Oh yeah, this is set well. Okay, it doesn't feel dry. It feels very hydrating, but set. Look, no primer. Primer. Oh no, look at the nose. It's separating. Damn. I don't know. This is probably going to make it worse. We're going to leave it and not touch it. It's not happening anywhere else on the face. Like these little dots here. It happened. I don't know why it's happening. Just on the nose. Let me finish up the face and then we'll be back. Maybe with skin warmth, they'll get better, you know? That typically happens. Okay, familia, so here we are. Skin is looking really good. This is a primer side. No primer side. Ooh, is my bun looking crazy? Now I don't really see a difference. Is this not blended? Sometimes, you know, you need to go back. No primer. Primer. Honestly, I can't really tell a difference right now. We know the difference throughout the wear test and see how the skin looks. Nose looks a little bit better. It doesn't look as bad as we started, and I think it's just skin warmth. I really thought putting the setting spray was gonna make it worse, but it really didn't. I feel like it's a little dry here, right in the mouth area, like the chin and here. Could you see it? Just a little bit. Let's go in front of the window so you can see in daylight. Oh wait, my lip combo is Skin number 13 and MAC Teddy 2.0. A little nude moment, you know? Okay, familia. Ooh, it's like a little bright but gray at the same time. The shade doesn't look that bad. I mean, after all the Mickey Mousing we've done, which means just the powders. Here is the primer side. What you think? What you think? Here's the mouth area, what I was telling you about. Right there. You can't really see it though. And then here is the non-primer side. Honestly, they both look good. Everything applied so well. Powders, bronzers, blush. So I'm pleasantly surprised how good this is for $9. And a skin tint. Skin tints can be very specific to how you use them, you know? I also feel like the primer side looks a little smoother right now. Can you tell? No primer. But a ver, let's wear. Familia, I'm back, you guys. It's been 12 hours. We've had this skin tint on, but you know, I got some footage for you at around 2 or 3. Both sides were looking so good. Here on the left side is the side with the primer. I thought it was looking a smidge better, not too much better than the non-primer side, but both sides, I was just so surprised that my oils weren't really coming through. Everything literally looked well put together. 12 hours later, look, this is the no primer side. I'm oily, which is expected. Here's the primer side. I feel like it's less oily here than here. You see that glow? And look, let's get close. Primer, and of course, no touch-ups. I don't ever touch up my skin. The center, the other side with no primer. Break it apart a little bit in the nose area. Here, it's kind of gone. I did scratch it off because it was like weird. Here's like peeling off a little bit. You see that? Which it's okay. When it comes to skin tints, I don't really expect, well, most skin tints don't wear very long time because the formula is super thin. I would give a skin tint probably up to 8-9 hours, if that, for your skin to look great. Anything after that, you're gonna have to touch up with your sponge and add a little bit of powder if you have oily skin. If you are more of the normal to dry side, a skin tint will definitely last a little bit longer than the 8 to 10 hours. Overall, I think my skin looks beautiful. I am just so surprised how good this looks. Like, girl, look. My nose, you can see, like, it's gone right there. I'm just, like, so impressed. Like, let's touch up. It's reminding me of the HD Glow I just reviewed, the Makeup Forever one. Basically a dupe to it because I feel like formula is the same. Obviously, the shade is not great, but drugstore shades are not like the greatest. It did warm up well. Like, I didn't look super orange or anything. Look, touched up really quick. What I would do is just touch up with the sponge and add a little bit powder in the center, and then we're kind of like nice and touched up. So fam, this is a yes. I just love it. I think it worked out well. It's super lightweight. It feels like nothing's on the skin. It's pigmented, but it is buildable. So if you let it dry down, you build it up, we get this nice, beautiful coverage, and it lasts long. It sets well. We don't look gastadas. This is a yes. And look, who am I? I'm wearing blue today. Oh my God. Wet n Wild did the damn thing this time because this is just a beautiful, hydrating skin tint. I really, really like it. I will link it and tag it down below if you're interested in getting it because girl, looking so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please let me know your thoughts, and I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.